is meant for an adult audience. Loveline may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised. Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. Loveline, coast to coast.
Hey, Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew over there. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Dr. Drew, board-certified physician, addiction medicine specialist. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We're just sitting here. Drew brought a case of cookies in from his daughter's Girl Scout cookie sell-a-thon. I'm not buying anymore.
No, instead you brought a tub of candy.
A young gentleman handed me a tub of candied nuts outside. A fan.
Chocolate and candied nuts.
Big fan. And I brought them in, and now we're eating them.
We ate them.
Let me tell you something about me and Drew. If you guys put together an omelet and brought it over on a paper plate,
what? No.
handed it to either me or Drew.
Well, it'd be sort of dangerous even handing it to us, isn't it? I'm going to take your arm off.
Yeah, probably eat part of your hands.
That's right.
Yeah, we're not one of these kinds. One of us is going to have to die for us to learn a lesson. I don't know which one. It'll be luck of the draw. Probably be me, because you'll be out of town when the omelet does arrive. When the arsenic omelet arrives.
Mm-hmm. It'll be Tara. She eats everything first.
Oh, Tara will eat it? Yeah, she's our fistal. There's a little pun there, because we're just looking at a anal video. But our official taster is what I wanted to say. You know what life has become?
No,
and
what has life become?
This is why the Taliban can't stand us. We take in 15,000 more calories a day than we actually need, and then we beat ourselves up for not burning it off by running on a treadmill. It is not an efficient way to go through life. I mean, if you really think about it.
Wow.
Now, if you hook the treadmill up to some sort of generator or something that produced something that ran a conveyor belt.
I see. Yes.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Some energy or something, yeah.
It's the equivalent to filling your car up and driving around the block and then topping it off again and then driving around the block again in an attempt to burn off the fuel that we keep piling into the car, except for we have no destination and we don't do anything along the way.
And we fret about it.
Just eat 10 times more than you need to eat and then run on a treadmill, which is even sort of more ironic than actually covering real estate.
Right.
And the treadmill hooked up to nothing and does nothing.
All this talk's making me really hungry. Let's get the nuts. Seriously.
No, don't eat them
Seriously.
on the air. Not on the air. I'm just saying, if you think about the combined energy. Think about all the treadmills, all the Stairmasters, all of those devices, stationary bicycles. Think about all of that stuff.
Yep.
We could produce enough power to irrigate like every third world nation in the world. I mean, I would bet you that every female between the age of 26 and 40 probably turns enough revolutions on a stationary bike or stair stepper or treadmill to light up Milwaukee for a week a year. Do you know what I'm saying? Can't we figure that one out? It just seems like, I don't know, why just send all these calories into outer space?
What can we capture them as energy? Yeah.
Well, we're taking in more energy than we need.
And we're trying to expend it.
And we're expending the energy. So I'm saying hook these bitches up to something.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem that crazy, does it?
No, not at all.
Is it that nutty? Plus, you tend to... Drew, you're so cheap, you'd work out like a maniac.
Power of the house.
You saw your kids watching TV, or the old lady left the light on in the kitchen, or someone was playing the stereo or using Nintendo. You'd be right on that treadmill trying to break even. It doesn't seem that tall in order. It really doesn't. I think you'd be much more apt to get on it. I think there's a part of me and you and everybody that looks at this sort of futileness of the treadmill as sort of a ridiculous thing that we're not meant to do, and it's sort of comical that we do it.
You know what I do? I read when I do it. The treadmill's great.
All right.
I've learned to read and run.
It's hard to do that.
No, you get it. I'm really good at it. But you can't read when you're on land, for Christ's sake.
I couldn't read if I was sitting on a perfectly level and plumb slab of 40-inch thick marble.
Yeah.
In a climate-controlled area.
Right, in a sensory
with
control.
With a halogen light over
sensory
me.
chamber.
So forget about trying to run on a treadmill. And look, I know I'm not the first guy to come up with this, but I think we could do it now.
Huh?
Why not?
Yeah.
All right. I mean,
agree with you.
didn't we learn any lessons from Gilligan's Island?
Or at least we should be
When they
able
would ride that bike,
Yeah.
and they would create enough energy to fire up the radio.
Do.
Do. Nicole,
Yeah,
you're 21.
yeah.
What's up?
Okay, I was wondering what kind of information you guys have on the birth control patch, like how effective it is. And
It's the same as the pills.
Yeah,
Same as the pills.
okay.
You're just a patch. Just wear it once a week.
What about side effects?
Same as the pill.
You gotta-
All the same.
You got to put a hole in it so the guy can get his penis through, though, right? Drew?
No, you don't have to do that even.
Oh, you don't?
You
Doesn't
just-
go in the
just
vagina?
The same medicine gets through your skin into your system that you'll be taking in a pill.
Interesting.
Okay, great. So does it like regulate your period and everything too?
Same as a pill, once a week.
Okay, great.
Okay?
All right, thanks.
All right. And it sends a message to the fellas at the bar. Open for business. Is that patch look any different than, I don't know, what, nicotine patch or
About
something
the same,
like that?
yeah, same kind of thing.
So you couldn't really tell.
You know, I was just you mentioned this being open for business in the eyes of guys at the bar if women are wearing one of these patches.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to a college woman stood up and said, you know, I gave this guy my phone number, and all the guys in the ski team I'm with told me that I looked like a slut when I did that. And I thought, no, they're just pissed off that you didn't ask them out.
Right.
That's how guys work, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. They're jealous. Alan,
Yeah,
you're 21?
yeah.
What's up?
Well, I have a question.
Yeah.
I want to know, like, how you can tell if a woman's a virgin.
Well, you probably can't. Well, you could.
I'll tell you, you can tell you can't nail her.
Yeah, you could if she bleeds and has sort of, you know, a reaction and whatnot, but
Like the pop
But-
the cherry thing.
yeah, so to speak. But her not doing that doesn't mean she's not a virgin. You
Okay.
understand?
Because, like, that can happen, like, with, like, gymnastics and stuff like that, right?
Of course, yeah.
Why? What do you got? What
What's
are you
the
getting
problem?
at?
What are you getting at here? Yeah.
I'm just wondering, you know, like...
You're 21. What do you? The 14-year-olds think about this kind of thing. What's the problem?
I'm just saying, like, I want to marry a virgin someday.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, I'm wondering, like, my wedding night or something, how can I tell she's a virgin?
No.
Why is
Yeah.
that important to you?
That's not going to happen, Alan.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, just abandon that dream.
Okay.
Like what I did with being an astronaut just
All right.
5 years ago.
Well, but I'm curious. Why is that important to you? I'm just
Well,
curious.
It's just, you know, it's like, you know, I've like kept myself a virgin, so that's important to me that she's a virgin as well.
Okay.
Did you keep yourself a virgin or were you kept a virgin? There's a difference.
I chose to keep myself a virgin.
All right. Well, interesting that you spin it that way.
Mm-hmm.
All right there, buddy. Good times.
Well, that's all right.
No, that's fine. I'm you know, here's the deal. I don't know what that was. First off, all of you got to learn to abandon your dreams. If there's any message I could send, it is
Oh
that.
my
A
God.
lot of you have a lot of grandiose dreams that you need to get over with. Most of you will not graduate high school. So please abandon those dreams. Number two, it's an interesting thing, Drew.
I'm listening.
For some guys, this is an issue.
What?
Not virginity per se, but well, let's just say who their partners have been with.
The history.
And the
history is
history.
important, yeah.
For some guys, I would say for most guys, it's an issue, somewhat, to some degree.
Yeah.
Some guys are crazy about it.
Yeah.
Some guys seem to care less and actually even enjoy some of the things that might drive the other guys crazy.
Right. Some guys are aroused by that crazy stuff.
Yeah. Some, when they start telling you stories, or maybe if they made a naughty movie or something 5 years earlier, they would enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who that guy is and why that guy is. I don't trust him. He's probably screwed up as the guy who insists she's a virgin. The sane place, as usual, is probably somewhere in between.
Just different valence on the same problem.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I don't know why. I don't know what causes each guy to feel each way, and I don't know what the causation of it is. I can't figure it out. I don't know what kind of family you come from. It doesn't, I know there's the easy answers like religion and that sort of thing, but that doesn't always cause it either. It's just some guys have a sort of predisposition to be very uptight about where their girlfriend was before they got to them, and other guys really just could care less.
I think some of that tends to be guys who don't feel worthwhile. And so they believe that if someone, first of all, they won't measure up, or that it's somehow spoiled, or they're envious. There's all kinds of sort of
you know what it
negative
is? You
feelings.
know what it is? I think they think it reflects on them.
It's it's all about them. Don't make no mistake about that. It is.
Right. All right. Interesting. Drew is a passionate man. He has no time for such thoughts. Todd, he's too caught up in his own passion slick. Todd,
Yeah,
you're 24?
that is correct.
Todd's not got much longer to go, does he, Adam?
Yeah.
24.
Yeah.
Ever-
Oh, yeah, his name's Todd.
Yeah, I've already abandoned my dreams at birth, so.
Good man. I'm just saying you really have to abandon your dreams because there's nobody over 33 named Todd.
What's a dream?
Whatever it was. Oh, living to 34.
No, I'm just saying, what is a dream? That's how much I've abandoned them.
Oh, good. You got rid of him.
You see how well
I'm talking about actually living in your 30s.
that happens?
It's not going to happen.
He's not listening.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got coming back, but he's not hearing what you're saying.
Is that's what's going on?
Yeah.
You want to try to find that out?
Explain it to him.
No.
No, I was just messing around.
Okay, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I was just being a Todd.
What am I talking about?
I have no dream.
No.
No, I'm going to be living with my parents if I keep this name up, basically.
No.
No?
Well, that's the way I look at it.
Well, you
right,
weren't the one talking, Todd. You were supposed to be listening to Adam explain something to you.
Yeah, I just pulled a 15-year-old. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, the jokes are never as funny when you explain them for the third time. So it's okay. Here's what I'm saying. Now, Todd, be quiet. You got your ears on, Todd?
Both of them.
All right. I have never met a human being named Todd over the age of 33.
Ever.
There's no old actors named Todd. There's no Grandpa Todd. So I'm just saying.
Todd Lundgren.
Well, that's true.
How old is he?
Todd Lundgren's got to be
40?
Lundgren. It's got to be like 53 or something.
He must be dead.
He died 4 years ago. Now, okay, when he goes, that's your mark.
Yeah, that's pushing the envelope.
Yeah,
He's
plus he might be from England, which is a different thing.
null and void.
Null and void. I'm not sure. Where's Todd Rundgren from? Oh, please. Oh, Anderson looks at me like you expect me to know that name. Leroy boy. Okay. Go ahead, Todd.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my girlfriend and I were having sex a couple days, and she pulled me over, and she's cleaning up, and she shows me, and it looks like I have scattered about in the sperm some black dots.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, maybe this is some fabric that she was wearing from her panties or something. She was wearing dark panties that day.
Mm-hmm.
2 days later, the same thing happens. So I decided to grab a cup and just cock a load right into the cup there to make sure nothing, gets
Sure.
mixed up the fabric.
You were stressed out. You were thirsty. You wanted to...
Yeah,
Right.
And there were little black dots. And I know sperm is not visible.
No. Were they moving?
No, it's just sitting right there.
Were they round? Or what was the shape?
Yeah, they were around. They're about, I'd say, smaller than the size of a pin, the head of a pin.
Were they complex? Were they with anything else, like yellow or other colors?
No, they were just pure black.
Well, black is usually old blood.
Really?
Yeah, so you wonder what might... And bleeding in semen is not an uncommon thing.
Okay.
But it's something somebody ought to take a look at, just to be sure.
Yeah. Or I could just send you a sample in my email address.
No, not me.
I'm
See,
just joking.
I'll take it.
Okay, sweet. There you go.
Yeah. Right on my back.
on your back?
Yeah, that's the only way I accept it.
Okay.
Backside?
Yeah, that's
I
the way I
see.
like it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So, Drew, what's he need to do?
He needs to just see a urologist. I don't think it's going to end up being anything. But that is an interest. I've not ever seen that, frankly.
Dots.
No, not seen polka dot semen.
All right. We got to get you a woman.
Hey, Drew, if they were moving, what would that be?
I have no idea. I just was exploring because none of it's anything I've ever seen. I mean, then I start thinking about parasites and other things that I'm not. Filarial disease. I guess filaria can sometimes do that.
Yeah, sure, filaria. Zach?
Yeah.
16.
What's up?
Yeah.
Hey, I got a question. What does acid do to the body, and how does it work?
No one knows for sure exactly how it works. Basically, it's overstimulating cells in the part of the emotional centers of your brain and the visual centers of your brain. And what seems to happen as a result of that overstimulation is the cells die. And that part of your brain that was supposed to be making you feel okay stops working, so you start feeling crappy all the time.
So is there a lot of depression?
A lot of depression from it.
All right. So if they use it once, is that going to really affect me?
Some people.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, the biggest problem is you think you can fly, so you go up to the top of a building and you jump because you think you can fly.
Well, there is that whole thing.
Yeah.
Marijuana is the flame. Heroin is the fuse. LSD is the bomb.
What is he talking about?
Drew, how many people actually did that I can fly and jumped off the building thing as
who did
opposed
that?
to the amount it was depicted in TV and movies?
The woman, I think it was a woman that used to play, she was one of the MASH actresses, I think. She was up here when
Loretta Swit?
No, it wasn't Loretta Swit.
I was thinking of someone on Sesame Street.
Someone on Sesame Street?
We had a woman
Big
here
Bird?
many years ago who talked about
Big
that.
Bird thought he could fly. That wouldn't be too out of bounds. He had
you'll
feathers.
see that not uncommonly with
Did
ecstasy.
she die?
No, she didn't jump. That was when she decided to get better.
No, right. Well, listen, if I had a nickel for every screwball that said they got up, thought they were going to do this, and never ended up doing it, I'd be a rich man.
Ecstasy, not uncommonly, will cause people to go into like a fugue state, and they'll do weird stuff. They'll throw their clothes off, and they'll jump off things. And
Yeah.
sometimes that happens. But no, ecstasy actually doing it, but then you don't get to talk to those people. So
Yeah, I'm just saying every movie in the 70s, every TV
I
show,
see, had that.
every time someone got high,
I see.
they had a hit off a joint that had nothing but leaves and stems in it, and they were up on some ledge going,
Yeah,
I
no.
can jump.
Yeah, no.
I can make it.
No.
I can fly, man.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying.
That doesn't happen.
It was like, according to TV in the 60s and 70s, every third guy who gets high climbs the top of a building, thinks he can do it. I've hung out with a lot of stoners and a lot of drug addicts. And no one ever climbed to the building. They're too lazy to get up there.
Very rare.
And what happened to all the ledges? There's something we
Ooh,
need
the
to examine.
70s.
They used to make buildings that intentionally had ledges on them, like open your window on the 14th floor and go out on the ledge. Every sitcom, every TV show, all those cop shows is like, he's up on the ledge and he's not coming in until we meet his demands. He's distraught over his marriage. Now, no windows open and there's no ledges.
And even if they're building with ledges out there, how many people actually go out on them?
We want to be free.
Again, growing up, I thought there was...
Most people who worked in a newspaper or an office building had ledges and would routinely kind of freak out and go climb out there.
Here's the way I thought when I was a kid. I thought I had a 33.3% chance of being engulfed in quicksand. A 33.3% chance of getting high, climbing to a roof and thinking I could fly, jumping off and killing myself, and then a 33.3% chance of being upset about something and crawling out onto a ledge.
Yeah.
Or having a situation where some bad guy was chasing me and it was my only escape when he came into the room was to hide out on the ledge.
I mean, think how many permutations on the ledge theme there were. People meeting on the ledge.
The ledge was a huge thing,
Yeah.
and it is completely forgotten. I'd like to see it come back. The ledge and souffle humor.
Yes.
I'd like to see someone bring a souffle out onto a ledge. Danny,
Yep.
you're 15?
Yep.
What's up there, champ?
Oh, man, I just don't know.
It's rough.
I thought this was a perfect girl, but guess not.
Yeah.
She got too jealous.
Broke your heart, huh?
Yeah.
What
do you
happened?
mean she got too jealous?
Well, I was with her, and it was like our second week together, and my ex-girlfriend had problems, and
Yeah.
she came up to me crying, and she gave me a hug, saying, help me, my boyfriend is going to break up with me. And I thought it was a nice thing to help her out, so I did.
Yeah.
What do you mean help her out? What does that mean?
I
Fingered her.
talked to his boyfriend, and and I did. But my girlfriend saw me hug her, so she took it serious, and got her upset. The next day, she told my best friend, who was her cousin, hey, be careful, Danny, she's going to break up with you. When I found out the truth, that it was. She did break up with me.
Well, you've learned a valuable lesson. Have you given up on your dreams yet?
This one was not meant to be. It doesn't sound like. She's too touchy.
Danny, what do you want to be when you're grown up?
Well, whatever life throws at me, I'll do.
That's what I like. Yeah, like you set your goals like you want to be like a baker's assistant or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't aim too high, and then you ain't gonna be disappointed. Well, Danny, you did nothing wrong, and I'll bet she probably wanted to break up anyway.
Yes, that's the point.
Or she wouldn't have used this as an excuse to break up since all you did was hug your ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
She was looking for a way out.
But you can't really talk to her, can you?
No, she's been saying to all her friends that I talk stuff about her.
No, she just sounds like a lot of chaos. I'd stay away.
Don't get anyone pregnant, Danny. Ever.
Okay.
Ever. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Not until you're in your 60s.
All right.
Maybe.
All right, buddy?
All right,
You
thanks.
keep those grades up
All right.
so that one day you'll be prepared for whatever life throws at you. All right?
All right.
All righty. That's what I like. That was like me at 15. What do you want to do? Collect welfare. Drew, you knew you wanted to be a doctor.
Yeah.
Well, your dad knew you wanted to be a doctor since you were born, right? Drew, how's that work when your dad knows what you're going to be or what you want to be? You mad at him now?
No, but I mean, you have.
You
sort
could
of
have been a great opera singer.
Isn't there a question you sort of have to ask for that? How does it feel when your parents have any involvement in what you're going to be?
How dare you? How dare you attack my family in the middle of me attacking your family? How dare you?
Oh, my God.
Oh, wait a minute. Drew, this is true. That means his overbearing but cheap dad wanted him to be a doctor. The young man laments because he wanted to sing. He's in love with many, many women because he's a man of fashion. But his dad hit him with a sock full of nickels and threatened to pull the cord so he wouldn't be able to make it through med school. Now, here's a crescendo where he laments about his dad not letting him drive a T-Bird. And at the end, the young man comes around after getting his first check from the hospital and nailing his first underage nurse. Wow. It's,
Really a horrible recording. It's not fair to Drew.
yeah, it's not fair. But, you know, I
Well,
like...
in all fairness, that's what it sounds like when I say.
No, but it sort of sounds like an old Victrola or something.
Yeah. Well.
Which is, it's my first... that was my DJ name back when I was on there.
Victrola. Ace Victrola. Yeah.
Hey, no, it was actually just Vic Victrola. Adam,
Yeah,
you're 33.
yeah.
What's up?
How are you doing?
Good.
Yeah, I heard that Art Linkletter's daughter jumped off a building when she was on acid.
Interesting.
And that's how she died?
Yeah.
Could have been, yeah.
You never heard that story before?
It sounds vaguely familiar. Yeah.
It could be urban legend. You know, who knows how those things really get sort of reported. But it may well be that she was the model for the 4,000 references in 70s television that followed the next 5 years.
And what is he from? You Bet Your Life or This Is Your Life?
Art Linkletter.
Kids say the darndest thing.
Yeah,
but didn't he do some other game show, too?
He had a lot of television
All right.
stuff.
Would have been years ago.
All right, well...
You won't find him in the television museum. But
Good times
he has
there.
A ton of history of television.
Yeah, oh, that's right. He did the Kids Say the Darndest Things, and then...
Cosby did that after him.
Cosby sits there and does it now. Jesus, I'd freak out. Wouldn't you freak if your kid was on one of those things?
Oh.
I think you just yell something weird out. What you were doing to mommy about what he saw.
Oh, my
You
God, The
didn't know?
Simpsons the other night.
Okay. Drew, stop complaining about The Simpsons.
Again.
Your kids have to watch this. Okay, let's take ourselves a little break. When we get back, we'll talk to Ty, who's 17. Was it wrong to persist on getting doggy style from his girlfriend?
Let's get some food.
After this. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We got some show for you guys tonight, man. Am I right, Drew?
Oh.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Woo! Yeah.
Still fun?
Tell you what, yeah. I'm still having fun. And, you know, and let me pass this along with abandoning your dreams to the young kids. The day you stop having fun, man, that's the day to get out. That's out.
Whatever you're doing.
Whatever you're doing, especially if you're a pro athlete. I mean, that's how you know it's time to retire. Not having fun out there anymore. Hey, when you're not having fun out there, it's time to get out. Whether it's school, a relationship, or work situation.
Hospital, surgery.
The day you ain't having fun, you got to pick up and leave. I don't care if your stomach's open, you got a rib spreader in place. You got to get out of there. That's the message.
Yeah, it's no fun, man.
What is that? With every pro athlete with that. I wasn't having fun. Knew it was time to get out. I always said to myself, wait, when it stops being fun, that's when I get out. Really? Does that apply to anything else in life? Except for, like, possibly a vacation? No, they don't apply that to vacations. I was in Maui for 2 weeks, but on the 15th day, I stopped having fun. I knew it was time to get out. That's what I always said. It'd be time to leave Maui when I stopped having fun. Ty?
Yep.
The game was no longer fun to me. Go ahead, Ty.
That's cool. It's funny.
Yeah, thanks there, buddy boy.
Good times, Ty.
Good times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my question is, we were having sex, and she finished, and I wanted to do it my way, and she didn't want it, and then she got upset. And,
How'd she finish?
What's that?
Oh, she faked her orgasm? And so,
Yeah, she faked her orgasm.
right.
Yeah.
Woo!
And then
The whole idea of a
after
woman
my-
finishing her intercourse for Adam is like, what?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
Oh, she faked it, yeah. And now it was time for you to have a real orgasm, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so what did you want to do?
I wanted to, hit it doggy style.
Yeah.
I tried it once before, and I wanted to try it again.
Yeah.
And she just didn't want it, and she got upset, and then she cut it off. Cut off the sex for the evening.
All right. Well, were you forcing this on her?
Well, no, I was asking her, and she got upset, and
Was this something you had done with her before?
yeah.
And she didn't like it?
Well, yeah, she didn't like it very much, and she wanted me to stop, so I stopped.
Does it hurt her? So, I mean, that's an angle that can be painful sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, she said it didn't hurt. She was just scared it would hurt.
I love his logic.
All right.
Oh.
So it hypothetically hurt, but not really.
It might hurt. And it must have been somewhat uncomfortable last time for her to be thinking about pain.
And so, but did she feel like you manipulated her, forced her, or
Well, yeah.
degraded her in some way?
I think all that stuff, was it wrong? I mean, she got her pleasure. Why can't I get mine?
Right.
Yes, it's wrong to inflict pain into your partner. Yes,
Yeah, but
wrong.
you go at somebody, they fake their orgasm, and now you want a little something in return. And so, what's the big deal? You know what I'm saying? Ouch! Yeah. Are you in love?
Oh, I don't know. Well, I'm going to college
Very
in
enthusiastic.
a couple months.
All right. Well, listen, you're right. You get your raping in before you go off to college. This sounds over with.
Well, we're taking a break for a few years, but
Yeah, right. That's going to work. Yeah, you synchronize your watches. You guys will be back together in exactly 2 years.
2006.
Right.
yeah, I guess it is kind of over. But I don't know. Is it wrong to manipulate?
All right.
Yes, manipulation is wrong.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
wrong
look,
to force people to do things they don't want to do.
The
It's wrong
minute-
to hurt your partners. Yes.
if she's
Oh.
not having fun, it's time to get out.
Yeah, that's right.
That's how you know.
That's right.
It's time to pull out.
Well,
If you're not having fun.
get out, pull out.
You're not having fun out there. Mark,
Yes.
you're 30?
Yeah, this is great. I got to follow Ron Jeremy.
Yeah.
I got a question for you guys. Having a little problem. I've had it my whole life with, I guess, what's diagnosed as premature ejaculation.
Diagnosed as that?
Well, just through my readings.
How long did you go for?
Less than a minute.
Okay.
Oh. Wow. All right. Although, a minute is longer than people really give it credit for. Try to hold your breath for a minute, or do push-ups for a minute straight, or go a minute in a ring with a good boxer. It's longer than you think.
I also think people go longer than they think they do.
No, I think they go less than they think they do.
But it just seems longer?
Yeah. I think sexually...
It's pretty short.
All right.
Well, how are you going longer than... okay, anyway. Less than a minute. And now what? Is this with oral sex, too?
Anything, yeah.
Anything?
Yeah.
Always been this way?
Yeah?
So, let's say you'd had a few beers, and you're with a new chick, and you just kind of got going. Still less than a minute, huh?
Yeah.
That could be even a quicker situation.
Yeah.
Really?
I would say so.
Wow. Are you in a relationship right now?
Well, actually, that's the second part of my question. I am engaged to be married.
Mm-hmm. And
how's that going?
Oh, it's going real well, but
some people define
my performance isn't.
Well, in your mind, some people define premature ejaculation as
before the partner's ready.
Yeah, the partner is not satisfied with the duration.
Do you give her oral sex?
Yeah.
Okay,
right.
she may be relieved with the duration.
Does she have an orgasm?
What was that?
Does she have an orgasm?
No, it's pretty tough for her to have an orgasm.
Through the oral sex?
Through anything.
Right. But the oral sex would probably be your best bet for her to have the orgasm.
Yeah, she doesn't like it very much, though.
Oh, she doesn't?
Pretty,
She got a sister?
Do I have a sister?
All right. Drew, what is this? Why is it so difficult to try to make a joke with the people who call this show? Are they not sure what the format is? Are they not really listening?
They're not really listening.
Oh, is that what it is?
Predominantly.
All right. Mark, are you doing anything right now other than not listening?
No, I'm just watching the basketball game, but I am listening.
No. You know what? I don't think the life forms that call this show, although they all are very confident and think that they have enough brain power to sort of watch something,
it's multitask,
or have the radio on, or some music on in the background, and fully pay attention to what we're saying. They don't. Mark,
living proof.
Talking to Mark was like talking to a guy who was spinning plates on Ed Sullivan.
Yeah,
like everything was sort of. Do I have an orgasm?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, do you go down on her? Do I go down on her? Does she have an orgasm? Spin them plates. But does she have one? It's like like when you're in a phone booth and there's a dog that's attacking your leg and got hold of your pant leg and pulling at you, and you're trying to keep cool on the phone, but you're just sort of stalling for time.
Mm-hmm.
You understand why I hate our callers, even the ones that have been raped? Mark?
Daniela. Oh, Mark.
Now, Mark?
Yes.
I'm going to need you to shut that TV.
Okay.
Because we're going to get back to you any second now, okay?
Okay.
So shut that TV and just...
It's already turned off.
All right. Good man. Just hang tight. We may pop in any second now.
In the meantime, you want him to study the program.
Get to him about 40 minutes or so. Daniela?
Yeah.
Oh, baby. What's wrong, baby?
Oh, nothing.
Okay, good. Good. You're 13?
Yeah.
What's up?
Hi.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
I don't know.
Good girl. Good girl.
All right. Well, here's my question. Oh, and by the way, Adam, you rock.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I have my friend, right? She's like my best friend, and I'm kind of scared to tell her that I'm bisexual because I'm scared she might say like, all this stuff, and
how can you know you're bisexual at 13?
Well, because I masturbate while looking at girls.
Yeah.
Huh?
You're a lesbian.
True, please.
Well, yeah. Why does that not make you a lesbian?
What?
Why are you not a lesbian?
Because I still check out guys.
Why are you not just confused?
Well, I don't know. Maybe you're right. I don't know.
Well, wait a minute. You like dogs, too, don't you?
What?
I mean, you'd pet a dog if it came over to you, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I guess.
Gotta add that to the list now.
She thinks they're cute.
Oh, you think they're cuddly. You like a puppy, right?
Huh?
A Labrador puppy, you would pet that, right?
I guess, yeah.
Oh, she's a zoophile. What do they call that, Drew?
Zoophiliac, yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Trisexual.
Huh?
Okay.
What is with the caller tonight?
No, I think that's Anderson.
Oh, really?
No, it's not Anderson.
It's her.
I just assume Anderson drops in all the stupid stuff we hear, on, including myself. There you go. Wait a minute.
Huh?
Oh, is that your huh?
Huh? What?
Daniela, you do your huh.
What? What?
Now give me a huh.
Huh? What?
Anderson, give me a huh.
What?
Huh?
There you go. Okay.
I want a good no.
Were you molested?
No, I wasn't.
No.
No?
No.
There. That's
No.
my favorite no.
Hold on. Anderson, here's the show from now on. People call in, they say their problem, their name, and then I talk to them, but I put them on hold, and you just answer using your keyboard.
Let's try this right now. Let's try it.
Watch, all right. You queued up. You ready to go, Anderson? Let's see if we can do this.
So Daniela's bisexual.
Watch, we'll do this. Okay. Daniela, so you think you may be bisexual?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me ask you a few questions. Were you ever molested?
Yeah.
What was that?
You idiot. You can't even get a chick's voice?
Okay, let's try that again.
Let's try it again. All right. Let's try it again. Okay. Danielle, were you ever molested?
No.
See?
Okay.
Did anybody ever physically abuse you or strike you with an object?
Huh?
I mean, like, did they pick something up and hit you?
Huh?
You know, like, were they kind of tough on you?
No.
No. I see. And there's nothing. Is there something funny about that?
Yes.
There is. That's interesting. And now, so was your dad an alcoholic?
Huh?
Your dad, was he an alcoholic?
Did he drink regularly?
Huh?
Did your dad drink?
Isn't that none of your business?
All right, Anderson. No, this.
Where's the none
no.
Where's the none of your business? Huh?
That's none of your business.
There we go. That'd be a good one to work in there.
I've never seen Anderson sweat so much.
I didn't sleep last night.
All right, buddy. We'll try tomorrow night.
Oh, thank you very much.
Daniela? Oh, is she gone now?
No, she's there.
All right. Okay. Hey, baby? Oh, no.
Daniela?
Yeah.
There we are.
Okay. So, no abuse. Everything's good. You just think you're bisexual.
Yeah,
And why do you want to tell your best friend?
because I feel that she needs to know because she's my friend.
Are
Why don't you just tell her you're confused?
Huh?
Was that Anderson? All right. Now turn the radio down, goofball. Are you attracted to her?
To my friend?
Yes.
I think she's cute, yeah.
But what's your point in telling her?
Are you attracted to her? To my friend? No, you. There's only two people we're talking. Was there another person brought up?
No.
I mean,
no, don't do it. You'll kill yourself. Stop.
No, well, here's what I'm saying. I want to know whether I should tell my best friend about my bisexuality. Are you attracted to her? My best friend? Like, who are you talking about? I mean, I can only be talking about you or her, right? I wouldn't say her if it was you, would I? All right. Daniela, tell her whatever you want.
Why?
Okay. We need some sort of, like, language screening test.
Just tell her.
Listening
Just tell her
screening.
you're bi. She's probably bi, too.
Just tell her you're confused.
But here's the deal. Daniela's interested in her. That's the part that's not coming
Danielle's
out.
interested in chaos. That's what's not coming
Okay.
out. So just
Good.
just
Don't get
keep
pregnant.
to yourself. Just take it easy. Take it slow.
All right. We got to take a break. Melissa,
Yeah.
you're 21?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you want to know if there's anything you can do to calm down your crazy mood swings?
Yeah.
All right. Hold on.
Okay.
I got to talk to producer Ann about purchasing some French doors. Drew's going to sneeze into the mic.
Oh, my goodness.
We're going to eat some nuts, and we're going to get back. And we're coming back strong, too. I'll tell you that. All right, baby?
Alrighty.
All right, so everyone,
This is one of these shows we need to start over.
just buckle up.
All right? Let's just
Buckle
start-
up.
No.
All right, we're going to start over.
We're coming back with the opening to the show.
We're going to shake
Anderson,
the Etch-a-Sketch.
starting over.
Starting new after this.
Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. Loveline, coast to coast.
Hey, all right.
It is Loveline, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's Loveline. Thanks for tuning in tonight. I'm Adam Carolla. That's my good partner over there, the Dr. Drew over there. Yeah, board-certified physician, addiction medicine specialist, tickled pink, and thanks for tuning in. Hey, phone number if you want to get to us around the country, 1-800-LOVE-191. All right, Drew.
Yeah. What have you been doing all day?
Just chilling and hanging.
Yeah.
Been doing all right?
I did a charity event tonight. It's been good.
Good.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, too.
Looking good.
It's too bad we don't talk before the show, but it's all right.
Yeah. You ready to rock?
I am. Let's go.
All right, let's get it on.
I can't wait to talk to some of these.
Kids, you want to help
Yeah.
the kids out?
Yeah.
Sounds
All
like
right.
best of that I messed up on.
Let's hop right to the phones. Thanks, Anderson. Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
24.
What's up there, brother?
Well, I had a question. My girlfriend, I'm 24, she's 18, and before I met her, she was a virgin, of course. Well, she's had...
Of course?
She has, huh?
Was
She has
it-
this strange discharge,
Yeah.
and it's yellowish.
Okay, so that's
white.
Does it smell funny?
Actually, no.
Is it thin or thick?
It's kind of thickish.
All right, well,
And
probably an infection, probably just a vaginal infection, but why hasn't she been evaluated for this?
Well, the problem is that that she's Filipino, and her parents are very strict.
And she's how old?
She's 18.
Okay, and so why isn't she doing her health care? She's an adult?
Oh, she is. And in fact, it's funny because she's read up on books. She's got this real big interest.
Okay, so what does the doctor tell her when she goes in?
Well, she hasn't.
So why isn't she taking care of her health care? She's an adult?
Well, she is.
Well, she is. She is.
Yeah, she read this book.
We
Wait a
went
minute.
out and got some douche.
Wait a minute, Mike.
Yeah?
Mike, I know a lot about medicine and things, right? I'm a doctor. Taking care of my health care is not me reading up on my conditions.
Well, yeah, but what if you'd went out and bought some douche?
If I got some douche or vitamins, that's not it. You go and have an objective evaluator take a look at what's going on. You cannot take care of yourself. It doesn't work that way.
What option do I have other than, taking her into a actual specialist?
First of all, what's wrong with her?
Hold on a second. I know we just started the show, but let's...
Counter
Who
losses
we
and start
kidding?
over again.
I don't want to start again. Let's just wrap it up.
Finish up.
Thank you for listening.
Yeah.
Now, let me say this about Mike over here. Mike's giving me the creeps just a little bit. He starts off with that. She's 18. I'm 24. She's a virgin, of course.
Yeah.
Now we got a problem. I took her in to do this. I took her in to do that. I told her to do this.
Yeah.
Her parents are pretty freaked out. She's been reading up about it. What should we do? What should we do? What should we do?
Oh, yes.
Those guys who get into the we stuff when it has to do with their girlfriend's crotch, it's a little weird.
Well, it's called enmeshment, and then it's complete and total enmeshment. It's
no
very
coincidence
unhealthy.
that she's barely of age and of one of those subservient nationalities. There's something a little creepy about young Mike here. Mike?
Yeah.
Are you a little bit creepy?
No, not so much.
Computer nerd type guy who didn't have many girlfriends and now has got one?
No. Actually, it's not like that at all. I have had quite a few relationships, and I've had a couple of messed up ones. I think that my girlfriend is probably the straightest person I've...
All right. Well, you got one that's not going to give you any trouble.
Yeah.
Now.
Well, I wouldn't say that because she's very stubborn.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, she's she's like a freaking bull sometimes, and that's part of the problem is that trying to talk her into doing anything, especially if it's contradictory to her parents and what they wish.
Well, how would her parents find out about her confidential health care?
That's the thing, and I keep telling her, well, this is why I keep telling her to go and see a specialist, because she's so, she's like my parents.
Well, here's the other thing, Mike. Truthfully, and I know I'm putting them on hold because it sounds like either TV or CB or our show's on in the background. Which, hey, listen, Tara and Damien, please, if you just tell them to be quiet for a second. If you hear anything in the background, hang up on them. Please.
They do. I hear them in here.
Okay, because I don't know what goes on that every third person's got something cooking in the background, but it drives me insane. This is part of the reason why at age 24 you're not supposed to be dating an 18-year-old, because she's got to ask her parents if she can go to the gynecologist.
Right.
And you're caught up into trying to explain to her why she needs to go against her parents' wishes and go to the gyno, and there's all this we business. I don't know. Tell her, look, you're an adult and this is what you got to do. But, Mike, why don't you try dating a 22-year-old chick, or better yet, a 25-year-old chick who's got her ass together a little bit and is not still living at home with her Filipino parents?
You always go to Planned Parenthood. I mean, there's no way the parents are going to find out any of this. She needs health care. It's not a very difficult problem to deal with. Very simple to evaluate. She can, if it really truly is an infection, get up in her tubes and can kill her. Actually,
all right. But this is again, this is Darwinism. Thank you, Vic.
Yeah.
We got to go to break.
Yeah. All right.
you got a situation where a girlfriend has an orgasm and throws you off of her?
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I mean, right when I'll be getting into it and she's like getting ready to go, she'll get all worked up and everything. And then, I mean, it's right before she goes, it's just pull out, and then she'll just throw me away.
Oh, yeah.
It's like nuts. It's weirder than anything I've ever seen before or experienced.
Getting, this is that thing
All right,
women
hold on.
do.
Yeah.
It's getting too close.
Stop. No, stop. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. You ever yelled stop because you're too close to an orgasm? Never. Okay.
My God, I'm being raped!
We're going to take a little break.
Let's start the show over.
We're going to start the show over.
Yeah.
Now, we'll come back with Vic, and I'll tell him what's going on with his crazy girlfriend after this. Loveline, fastest growing outlaw radio, North America. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We got a hot hour playing on this show tonight. I'll tell you what. Drew and I were just mapping out our plan of attack, and boy, we're coming on like gangbusters. I got a 50,000-watt flamethrower in my right hand, baby, and I'm ready to preach to America. You ready to rock here, Drew?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, phone number first, 1-800-LOVE-191. Call it if you got the guts. Yeah. All righty. Let's start the attack. What do you say, Drew?
Well, back to Vic.
Hey, Vic.
Yeah, what's going on?
All right, so I kind of shot my wad there.
So, do you have a girlfriend that when she gets close to orgasming, throws you off?
Well, it's not that I get close to it.
When she gets close to it,
when she does.
throws you off.
Mm-hmm.
That happens.
But, I mean, after she goes, I mean, I can get right back in it and just, I mean, keep going. And then when she has to go, she goes again. Same thing happens. I have to wait a minute and then get back in.
I understand. What
she does have the orgasm.
Oh, yeah.
But with you off.
Yeah, but there's been a couple of times where I've just been, well, you know, you'll like it better if I'm not off you, so I kind of just hold her down, and that's that's pretty funny too. But she doesn't like that as much.
It's pretty what?
It's pretty funny, exciting.
Because
she doesn't like it that much. She prefers that I get off.
Right. Huh. All right. Well, it's just.
Have you ever heard of anything like that?
Yes. Women do this. They get sort of overstimulated.
Yeah.
Feels too good
No,
to
like
the point where it starts hurting in a way.
Damn, I wish that happened to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you'd have to throw yourself off of you. That would be a tall order.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the deal, Vic. This happens to a lot of women, and it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, my rule with the orgasm is whatever it is they want,
they get
during that moment, that just few seconds there, we'll give it to them.
Also, stay open-minded. There's no telling the form that might take, what they might want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's no predicting.
Yeah.
Guys think it's going to come in one form, just like the way they do.
No, it can morph, or it can be different from woman to woman.
Profoundly.
That's right. And this is the problem, too. When you're 19, and maybe you've been with a longtime high school girlfriend, you just assume she has the universal vagina.
Right.
Which speaks for all vaginas.
Which there's none. There's no such thing.
No. The only through line I found is they all can't have orgasms. That's been
With
my
you.
own. Yeah, I'm saying my personal experience.
Right, of course.
That no woman is capable of achieving an orgasm.
Right.
Other than that, there's quite a vast difference from woman to woman. That seems to be the one thing they can agree on, though. You know what I'm saying, Drew?
Yeah, I hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Good time.
Let's talk to Mike. Mike's 31.
Hi.
Hey.
I have a 4-year-old son,
Mm-hmm.
and it's the second time we've caught him playing with his penis, or showing his penis, and it was at our house. We sat him down, and first of all, his mom got pretty upset, and then I sat him down and talked to him.
Wait, Mike, he's 4 years old.
He's bisexual.
What kind of conversation are you going to have with him?
I had a conversation and tell him it's just his private part.
Okay.
And you need to respect that and understand that those private parts are.
Yep, forget it. You're already into 12-year-old territory.
Well, what should he do?
Well, sit him down and say that's just for you. This is not okay. Maybe a timeout if you do that again. Behavioral consequences. But then you got to figure out what's going on that's causing all this. And,
That's what I'm trying to do.
and is he seeing a lot of? Is he around aggression or any sort of chaos at all?
Other than maybe just normal wife and husband spats, no.
Well, what makes that normal? What does that mean?
I don't know.
So he sees you fighting?
No, not fighting, arguing. When we do argue, I'm just being real. I mean, husband and wives, they argue, but it's not. That's everything else is just normal.
How many times a day are you fighting?
Oh, we don't. It's not like that.
No, they don't say they fight every day. It just says they have fights on occasion, and he witnesses them.
I'm just wondering how often they occur.
Well, you said how many times a day?
Well, how many times a day?
We don't fight. We don't
fight.
How many times a week? How many times a week then?
Maybe
8 times.
once every other week we have an argument, and it's a verbal argument. It's not
right.
You know, and we take it outside. It's normal stuff.
Is anybody doing drugs or alcohol?
No.
Is he in a daycare?
Yes, and that's another issue. That when I asked him, because I asked him, has anybody else showing you their penis?
Right.
I thought that was an appropriate question.
Yes, absolutely.
And he said that the son of the daycare lady showed him his penis.
How old is he?
He is
19.
No, he's 4. He's 4.
Okay.
All right. So there's something sort of going on here.
Yeah,
maybe.
And it's just I don't understand, and I don't know, where he's coming from on it. So.
Okay. Well, here's
kids will tend to do this, in my experience, when they've been around sort of traumatizing experiences, or when they've been touched sexually, or when they've been sort of stimulated in ways that are inappropriate. Usually, as a result of some child who was touched inappropriately by an adult, and then the children bring that back to their own peers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you're freaking the guy out. We always argue about this.
I'm not saying this is way out of line, but it's something to look into.
Okay.
He just wondering.
The problem is, well, here's the problem, Mike. I mean, to be honest,
I'm listening.
Most kids do
stuff like this,
forms of this.
Yeah.
The question is, do you catch them or not, and what form is it?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Now, you have a repeat offender. On the other hand, he's just kind of waving it around. Some kids are sort of prone to this naturally. Also could be a manifestation of something wrong. It's hard to find out, though, if it is.
At 4.
Well, but it's someone at school. That's not good.
Yeah, but this is just bound to go on. I mean, it doesn't mean that it's being he's being sexualized.
I dare say I would welcome calls from nursery school, preschool teachers to back me up, or daycare centers, that kids are supervised to the point that no one's exposing anything without teachers being aware of it.
Well, they should be.
That's right. So if it's happening without supervision, without people being aware, there's a problem.
I'm with you. On the other hand, he may have not done it, and your kid may just be saying something.
Mm-hmm.
And number 2, he could have just dropped his pants, and the teacher could have yelled, "Pull up your pants!"
Right.
So it's hard to speculate. But here's the deal: tell him it's wrong, and tell him it's inappropriate not to do it.
Yeah.
Set a good example for him by keeping your pants up and not screaming at your wife, and keep your eyes open as far as his daycare goes, and make sure everything's looking good over there.
He would agree with it. We're all agreeing, including Mike.
It's the basic stuff, but I don't think it's anything you can find out anything really conclusive, and I don't think it's that bizarre. I think you just stay on him, and hopefully he'll stop.
We agree.
All right. So don't freak out, is what we're saying.
But
keep your eyes open.
Yeah.
Melissa,
Yes.
you're 21.
Yes, I am.
What's up?
You guys forgot about me.
Oh.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, the thing, every month, like around the time of my period, it seems like it would be kind of normal, but my mood swings are so excessive that my boyfriend's like on the verge of breaking up with me because of it.
So you get freaky around your period.
Yeah, it's usually 1 or 2 days, and anything he does, I break down and cry.
And then
we start to scream.
Does he bring it up now that he's been through it a few months?
Yeah.
And then you don't go for that, do you?
Well, that just kind of aggravates it.
Yeah, you know what? I love when women do that. They freak on you 5 months in a row around their period, and then a few days later they go, you know what, I got to apologize because it's my period. The hormones get raging and I freak. So then fast forward to this time of the month, they start freaking. And as a guy, because you use logic in your brain, you go, honey, you know what? You know what's happening right now? This is your hormones. This is your period's coming up.
How dare you?
You're just freaking out because your period. And they just start freaking.
Completely.
That gets them spinning further. Why is that? I don't know why that is. It's like trying to tell a drunk guy who made you promise not to let him drive again.
To give the keys
like
back.
Your big, fat, drunken buddy who said to you the next day at work, hey, listen, man, next time I tilt a few, tell me I'm drunk, take my keys and make me promise. Yeah, have fun. Have fun trying to wrestle that big drunken bear down to the ground and get his keys away from him. It's the same thing with chicks in their period. You cannot bring it up.
Except that's even more like trying to catch a badger or something, because the drunk guy...
You'll get hurt.
Yeah, the drunk guy is like, it's a physical entity that you can contain, and you know what you're getting into.
This is Lucifer.
Yeah.
It comes in many forms.
It's Ghostbusters.
It's almost liquid. Yeah.
Listen.
That's what it's like.
Yeah.
So what should you do, Drew? Should you just record them admitting they're on their period and then play it back to them?
No.
I've often wanted to do that.
But, Melissa.
Yes.
Can you not hang around him when you're on your period?
Hang on a second. Anderson, play that yes.
He can't do
yes,
that.
Yes, he can. Watch.
No, he can't. Melissa?
Yes, yeah.
See? It's the same yes.
Can you not hang around him those 3 days out of the month?
See, the problem is that want to move in together soon, and I'm.
All right. Are you?
Hold on. Is this Lily Tomlin?
Are you just generally depressed?
No, not really.
Are you irritable most of the month, and just extra irritable around your period?
Yeah.
All right. Well, irritability is a sign of depression. That's a hallmark of depression, in fact. So you need to be evaluated to see whether or not there's really a depression here that just becomes exacerbated around the time of your period. Even if that is not the case.
I'm very dependent on people, I guess is part of the thing.
Yeah, so?
And I don't know but I was going to ask, my dad is on Paxil.
Yeah.
And I was wondering if that would be something that could help me.
An antidepressant could definitely help you, whether or not you have an underlying depression or if this is truly PMS. Both conditions will improve with an antidepressant.
Okay.
There's a new...
you mean, can you pop a few that time of the month?
No. Although they've repackaged...
When Drew says, that means yes.
Well, listen, I'm going to tell you, they've repackaged Prozac, and now they call it, like, Happy Fem. What the hell do they call it now?
Happy Fem.
No, seriously. It's, hang on a second. Serafem. And
this you pop around your period?
They want you to take it all the time, but it's to make you happy around the time.
Wait a minute. I just came up with a great idea. And listen to this. This is going to be huge. This is huge. Does Tara, Tara, is she being sarcastic when she points at the TV when I yell, Ann, listen to this? Or is it just bad timing? Like, I look through this window and I go, Ann, listen to this. This is great. And Tara goes,
well, that's what they're doing most of the time.
Oh, I see.
8 out of 10 minutes.
I thought she was screwing. I thought she was screwing around.
Yeah.
It was just that timing. Okay. Well, producer Ann, listen to this idea, because I know Drew is not a big fan of any of my ideas, but we were talking earlier about the birth control patch.
Yes.
This is taking the hormones and shut up and putting them into the patch. Okay. How about we soak a tampon in something?
Ooh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Some time release something, maybe a little mixture between like Zoloft and Vicodin or something. Something to mellow them out, warm them up from the inside out. What about it? What about taking a tampon and put something in there?
The hard part with that would be that many women have different numbers of tampons they utilize.
Well,
different numbers per women.
You need more, you get more.
Yeah, that doesn't correlate.
No, I think it does. I think it does.
All right. Well, be that as it may, there is also a hormone, a birth control pill called Yasmin, that is a new kind of progesterone that is especially good for the PMS type symptoms. So there is definitely some pharmacologic help for this. Definitely.
tampons soaked in Zoloft. Let's say Zoloft. Let's say Vicodin and rum.
Whiskey, yeah.
Yeah. Come on. There'd be a line around the pharmacy to get hold of these things.
I'm just imagining the names of these little instruments.
It would be, what a day for men. Okay, so wait a second. Hey, Melissa.
Yes.
Johnny Blocker.
Stop.
Red Label.
Why don't you not hang around him those 3 days? Do you live with him?
Not all the time. I stay there sometimes.
Okay. You don't live with him.
No, I don't.
That would be a no. I mean, you sleeping over on the weekends is not you living with him, right?
Okay.
Okay. So, you don't have to see him during those 3 days. You're no good to him anyway, right?
You could say that.
All right. Now, all you do is complain. So don't hang out. Listen, I don't know a guy who would say no to those conditions. Like, think how much better a relationship would be if a girl just said to the guy at the beginning, look, I get a little nutty about 3 days out of the month, man. I mean, I ain't right. My head's spinning around. And you know what? For those 3 days, and we'll hope it lands on, I'll see if I can work it out so it lands on the weekdays. But, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, once a month, we ain't going to be hanging. Do you know a guy that'd have a big problem with that?
No.
Well, he ain't getting in there anyway.
But you know what people need, and I want to specify women, they need to act their S out. They need you to absorb it.
Right.
They need you to experience it.
That's right.
They must have that.
That's right. They need you there so they can beat the crap out of you. Right. You become like, it's like, how can you train for the big fight with no punching bag? Jennifer?
Yes.
You're 25?
Yep.
I'm writing down this tampons soaked in Jack Daniels and Vicodin and Zoloft. I'm going to get a pen here, Drew. Thank you. Go ahead there, Jennifer.
My husband told me the other day that he, every once in a while, he can't pee. And in order to alleviate the pee, he said that he has to ejaculate.
Interesting strategy on this guy.
Yeah.
Diabolical.
All right.
Honey, I won't be able to pee. I'll explode.
Yeah. Better give me a blowjob. Right. Yeah. That's it?
Yeah.
All right.
Honest enough. Well, it's interesting, and actually, ejaculation does relieve some prostate inflammation, but if he's having enough prostate trouble that he actually cannot pee, he needs to see a urologist.
Okay.
Honestly. Is he on medication?
No.
Nothing?
No.
All right, he got it. How old is he?
31.
I don't know. It's pretty young to be getting that kind of symptom, but it's possible, I guess.
Well, it says it happens once in a while, right?
Right.
I mean, he may have some urine obstruction, and that not delaying and go ahead and ejaculating does relieve the prostate a little bit. So there you go.
What's how often do you guys have sex?
Pretty often. And when he told me this, we had just had sex.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I need to go again because I can't pee.
Wow. And then he peed on you?
You know, we had sex again, and he had an orgasm, and then he didn't go in and go pee.
So this guy's
he's got a little interesting
angle on this.
Yeah. Nice. We call that a grift. Yeah, he's a grifter. He's got a rap going with this. All right, Jennifer, I'm going to hang up on you because it's difficult to talk to you. All right? I mean, rhythmically.
Okay.
You see, she waits a beat before she answers all the time.
Even now, I was like, okay. Like,
yeah, no, nothing wrong with Jennifer. I just mean, the conversation was
impossible.
Yeah, I don't know why. Rhythmically, it was off. Watch, Jennifer.
Yes.
And watch. I'll make some conversation.
Okay.
It'll be straight. It's just nothing wrong with you. We don't mesh conversationally. It happens once in a while.
If somebody doesn't mesh with Adam, then forget it. You're out. You're down, toast.
Right?
Well, that's why I was hoping just to talk to Dr. Drew.
So
I see.
See, this is the thing. She's pissed at you and doesn't want to talk to you.
Yeah, well, I'll ask the questions around here, right, honey? How often does he beat off?
Well, he told me that when that happens, that's what he has to do.
All right.
It's very interesting. That may just be him. It's possible. But again, it's an obstructive symptom at 31. It should be evaluated.
Where should he go? A urologist?
Urologist, yeah.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Hey, do you know she should have got on her game, though?
Yeah. No, she was mad at you.
I don't even want
So
to hear
you were
from Adam.
interfering with her conversation with me, and she wanted you out.
Oh, I see. All right. Well, tough ass.
By the way, if she just said that, you probably would have just gone, yeah, fine, I'm going to drink. Get some coffee.
Elisa,
Yeah?
you're 19?
Yes.
What's up?
See, the thing is that I have sex with my guy, and
With your guy?
Yeah, with
How old
my
are you?
partner. 19.
All right.
And see, I don't have an orgasm. He's the only one that comes, and I want to know if I'm the one with the problem or he is. I mean, I like it though. It's good, but I don't know.
He's the one with the problem in that he's not attending to what you need.
Okay.
And it's your problem in that you need to tell him what you need.
Uh-huh.
All right?
Okay.
It's a shared responsibility here.
Okay, and I got another question. This is my cousin's question.
Cousin.
He has a pain under his balls, between the anal and his balls, and he wants to know if, like, that's normal.
Not normal
He
to have...
jumps, and it hurts.
Again. Just can't wait to be rolled on down that chode again. And
Not normal, no, but that's an area that can feel uncomfortable. You get a spasm there, what's called the pubococcygeus muscle. But it's not normal, per se.
Okay.
All right?
hey, Lisa,
Uh-huh.
what's going on with your life? You pregnant?
With me?
Yeah.
Oh, that was it. If I was, like, about the orgasm.
Are you using birth control?
No.
Wow. Why not?
I don't know.
Do you want to get pregnant?
No, I don't want to get pregnant. I used to use them. Used to take them, but not anymore.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well,
if you used to take them.
You'll get pregnant. You understand that?
Huh?
You're going to get pregnant.
Okay, I'll take them again.
What's
Well-
going on in the background there, Lisa?
TV.
Oh, he's my cousin, but see, the thing is, he doesn't know English, so that's why. That's
Right.
why I asked the question for him.
Well, listen, why is it funny about going back on contraception, on birth control?
No, it's not funny. I know it's not funny.
Grandes éxitos en español. Because you're definitely going to get pregnant. I mean, there's no doubt about that.
I don't want to get pregnant.
Right, so you need to do something to prevent that from happening, right?
Uh-huh.
Elisa, you thinking about junior college one day?
Junior college?
Yeah.
I go to college.
Junior college?
Junior college?
Junior college? Do you go to junior
I
college?
think she's being hypnotized.
Huh?
Do you go to junior college?
No, I go to this college. I don't know. I mean,
Barber College.
What kind of college?
well, honestly, I don't go to school.
Oh, you don't go to school?
No.
Okay. Well, there's no shame in that. Why didn't you just admit that?
Okay, I admit it now.
Okay, what are you doing? You working?
Yeah, I work
Where do you work?
at this offices, taking out the trash.
Oh, you work at the office. Okay, baby. So here's the deal. You got to work your way up that office ladder. You understand?
Okay.
You got to be a success with your life.
Without the encumbrance of a child.
That's right. You cannot get pregnant. You must get on birth control.
Uh-huh.
Do you understand me?
Yes, I understand.
You don't want to end up like everyone else. You get pregnant, you're out of that, and there's no more dream of emptying the trash cans at the office anymore. It's all up in smoke.
Okay.
All right, what's your dreams? What do you want to do?
What I want to do? Well, I want to study languages.
Oh.
Did she say sandwiches?
Do you speak any other languages?
I hope she said sandwiches. I hope I didn't hear languages.
Do you speak other languages?
No, I want to learn. I want to speak some other languages.
What do you mean other language? She don't speak
Yeah,
this one.
like, I don't know, like French or something like that.
Okay. Well, yeah, I could see you doing that. You make a good living speaking other language. You don't speak Spanish or English or anything else right now? Or?
Oh, that's very funny.
All right, baby. Listen, you take care of yourself.
Okay.
You don't get
All right.
pregnant. Don't get in any drugs. And I don't trust this man of yours. Keep a good eye on him.
All
right?
All right.
Let him know what you need.
What's he do for a living?
He sells carpets.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't trust him.
Okay.
All right.
Right.
All right. Good times.
Yeah, well, I want to study languages.
Seems like an interesting choice for careers for her.
Well, she's interested. Look, she's interested.
All right. Learn to speak French.
Languages.
parlay that into a lucrative career. All right. We will take a little break. I'm going to study the urinal. That's what I'm going to do. Drew, you in for that?
Yeah, I'm up.
All right. We'll be back after this. And I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Let's pop back on them phones. Yeah, Drew?
Yeah.
Ready to rock?
There we go.
I just had an asparagus whiz in there.
Oh, you know what it reminded me of? You know those bombs that they're sending into the bunker that suck all the air out?
Yeah.
That's what that was. Military really ought to talk to you, Adam.
I'll tell you, I will eat a whole, I don't know what the term is, bushel of asparagus, whatever those things that come between the rubber bands. I'll eat about 15 stalks of asparagus.
Oh, yeah, you can.
I'll eat it about 7 o'clock in the evening, then come in here, take a nice big whiz about 11:30 with Drew in the bathroom because we pee together, and it hits. It hits hard, and I like it. I like anything that smells and comes from me.
Especially, well, for you.
Especially a novelty smell.
Yeah, novelty smell makes other people uncomfortable. You're laughing your ass off. Now, you add a funny sound to that, and man, this is what life's all about.
Yeah, I'm going to see if I can brew an asparagus fart for you. But, Drew, I mean, are you exaggerating about this asparagus pee?
You saw me leave the room immediately. I couldn't breathe.
Drew's back was to me. I mean, this is urine. I barely got any of it on him. Most of it was in the toilet, right?
Most of it, but it's not a putrid smell. It's a
acidic.
It takes your breath away.
You know what it is, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Old, strong ammonia piss. That's what that is.
Hey, May?
Yeah.
You're 17?
Yep.
What's up?
Let's see. I had sex today.
All righty.
And the condom broke. And he didn't he didn't tell me.
Oh.
And because he's a loser. And I finished my period like 2 days ago. And so I was curious as to what the time period was in between getting pregnant and everything between your periods, you know?
Right now.
Right now?
You can get pregnant. No problem.
And
Take that morning after pill.
Yeah, I was planning on going to Planned Parenthood tomorrow.
Great. You're in California. You can get it now without a prescription. You don't have to go to Planned Parenthood. You're supposed to be able to find a pharmacy that can give it to you. You might call 1-888.
Hang on, let me write this down. Okay.
I mean, California now has law where you can get this without a prescription. I am desperately trying to get this sort of executized. I mean, get it actualized.
Okay, what is it?
It's 1-888 not too late. NOT number 2 late LATE.
Okay.
And they're supposed to be able to give you pharmacies locally that hopefully will tell you which ones can do it without a prescription.
Cool.
It's something that will be over the counter in not too distant future. Again, prevents ovulation, has nothing to do with implantation, nothing more than your usual birth control pills. Right. And if you can't get it there, then definitely call Planned Parenthood.
Okay.
All right?
All right, good times, baby.
All right.
All right, take care.
Bye.
Let's talk to Tyler, who's 30. Tyler?
Hello.
What's up?
I'm on antidepressants, Celexa, and I'm on 60 milligrams.
Mm-hmm.
And the doctor who prescribed it said I have to go see him before he'll prescribe any more.
Right.
But I don't have any money to go see him.
Then you need to go to some sort of county health system.
We went to DSHS, and they said that since I'm single and I don't have a family, I don't qualify for any of their benefits.
You know, Drew, in Canada, they have a physician for every single Canadian in the country. Okay? They have their personal physician. They take care of their people. They're very civil over there. Here, we believe if you don't have a job and you have no money and you have no income, that you don't have the right to the best service. What's up with the money part, Tyler?
Lost my job back in August, and me and my roommate were going to move to Seattle, but since I lost my job, I had to move in with my brother.
Ooh.
And I'm still fighting to collect unemployment.
Really?
Why fighting?
They said that I quit. And the thing was, I said...
Didn't you say you quit your job?
They say I quit my job.
Said he lost his job.
Lost the job.
Yeah, I lost my job.
Well, why did they say you quit?
They offered me a position in a store, or they told me I could go to any other store I wanted to. I picked
Seattle.
the best one with the best guy who can train me. And they said, no, I can't go there. And since we were planning on moving to Seattle, I didn't want to take the bus all the way down to Des
All
Moines.
right, so you quit.
So I quit.
All right, well, that has part of...
That's quitting.
Part of the reason they say you quit is because you quit.
And then I moved up to Arlington to move in with my brother since I didn't have anywhere else to go.
All right.
And they don't have anything around there. So I'm still...
What business are you in?
I was a restaurant manager.
Oh, okay. Well, you're going to have to get a job.
Yeah.
All right. What about your brother? Can he lend you a hand?
Yeah, he's helping me out. But he's helping me out as much as he can.
Well, here.
Without the Slex is running $175 a month.
Yeah. Call the drug company. Sometimes they have these drugs available on a compassionate basis. Number one, you can do that. Number two...
Does that stuff really work?
What? Oh, yeah.
A regular guy calls the drug company.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, let me speak to Mr. Upjohn.
I just signed one of those.
Listen, I know word on the street is I quit, but I was really fired. I need some Celexa. Is that really going to work?
Some of the drugs and some of the drug companies, yes, it does.
All
Pretty
right.
easy.
Well, how do you do
and
that?
Most doctors, my patients call the drug company and ask for.
How do they do that? Just open the phone book?
Just whatever, yeah, the package insert on the
Call
drug.
them up. I got to do that.
Most doctors will have samples of Celexa and drugs like that, so you could easily get free samples. And then finally, you go to a county health system or go to University Hospital. They will have services that will be essentially free.
I'm going to do that. Who makes Quaaludes? What is that? Pfizer? Who makes the Quaaludes, Drew?
I think it's
Roar. Didn't they used to make it? They used to say Roar on there.
I don't know.
Is that a drug company?
Yeah,
it is.
Used to be. Yeah.
Roar was
I think it
like
was.
ROAR or something.
Like that, yeah.
Yeah, I got to buzz them up. Anderson, pull them up. I'll pull up their website on the computer. See if I can get some pharmaceutical Quaaludes. They still making those, Drew?
No.
All right. Well, it's a call place in Tijuana. See what I can do.
We take Somas now.
Oh, it's Somas? Those are the way to go?
Jeez, I just detoxed a woman from Soma. It is the
You want to go
worst.
get cigarettes?
It's one of the. No, not right now. Thanks, Mike.
You cool?
But
what about
it's one
Soma?
of the worst detoxes. It's Soma is converted to mepробamate. Used to be mepробamate by your body. Mepробamate used to be called Milltowns.
Milltown, yeah.
Remember those?
No.
And it's horrible to get people off. I mean, it's just miserable.
Well, what's the Soma supposed to do?
It'll sedate you and muscle relax and make you a little high if you take enough of it.
All right. Let's get some of those
you
going.
Love Soma. Yeah, you would love. Well, this is how it finally get you to.
Let me tell you about this new stuff I tried. This what is that
Sonata?
stuff? Sonata. Let me tell you something. It's as bad a drug as it is a car. I popped the Sonata after not sleeping for 24 hours, have a couple of highballs, and I'm talking to Alec Baldwin in the galley of the plane for about 3 hours, just standing up. Don't even blink my eyes twice.
It's possible that
Can't they make something with some juice?
Well, it's possible Alec Baldwin wasn't on that plane. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, that was Daniel Baldwin. No wonder I kept talking about what a piece of ass Kim was and how he was nuts for divorcing her, and he just kept looking at me like I was crazy. Jesus Christ. Was he in that Beetlejuice movie then? That was Alec, right? Oh, Jesus Christ. This is embarrassing now. Oh, man. That's right. As a matter of fact, we took a bus. He wouldn't take a bus from New York. Would Baldwin take a bus from New York?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I was just talking to some gay stewardess.
There you go.
But he has his hair cut exactly like Baldwin, you know?
Yeah, popular style.
That's stupid. He wouldn't have been working on that plane, would he have?
Alec? Oh, Daniel.
I don't even know. You're right. Did I go to New York? Jesus Christ. No, we are. We're going to get Alec Baldwin on this show. As God is my witness, it is going to work. Mike?
Huh?
You're 25?
Yeah.
What's up?
Actually, okay, it's kind of a long story, but I can make it short. Can I get $3 regular, please? I was getting gas. Well, anyway, because I was dating this
$3?
$3 in gas, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You are what you call a high roller.
I drive a 96 Neon. I get good gas mileage.
Yeah, but don't tell me the tank holds a gallon and a half.
No, it holds 10. Well, anyway.
Wait a minute.
You got a motorcycle?
Hold on a second. What's gas run where you're getting it right now?
$1.09.
$1.09, not bad. Not for the regular unleaded, huh?
Yeah.
All right. All right. So you're getting like 2 3/4. So what's up?
Okay, I was dating this girl for 2.5 years, right? And then we split up. And then, we've been friends now for about like 3 or 4 months, right? And I was just wondering if it's still normal for us to have sex on a regular basis.
Well, it must be gratifying for you. She thinks you're still in a relationship.
Do what?
Who broke up with who?
She left me.
Well,
she left you and she's still having sex with you, huh?
Yeah.
Why did she leave?
Why did she leave?
Why did she leave?
She said I had a bad attitude.
You do kind of have a bad attitude.
Well, how do you figure that?
You just sound like a pain in the ass.
Yeah, sometimes.
All right. Well, that's maybe she got tired of it. Were you mean to her?
No. It's just she said I had a bad attitude. You know, I was cranky all the time and stuff.
Well, that could be being mean to her. You're this.
Yeah. But, you know, I don't know. I guess you would say that would be normal?
No. You said,
already we're
I don't like you already. I really don't. And Drew doesn't either. So maybe you have...
Asshole.
Drew, please. So why don't you change your attitude?
I am changing my attitude.
All right. What do you do?
He's a despicable asshole.
Drew, please. Now, do you have a good job? Are you happy?
Sometimes I'm happy.
I'm just enjoying our show.
Yes, me too.
Hey, Mike, can you turn the radio down, please?
Yeah.
All righty. There you go. So you're happy sometimes. Are you depressed?
No, not at all. I don't have any reason to be depressed.
He's an asshole. Well, you doing drugs? Huh?
What?
Okay. Hey, Mike, take care of yourself. Have fun having sex. Don't get her pregnant, all right?
She thinks you're still in a relationship. That's the bottom line.
I thought Mike was a dick about 8 seconds into the conversation, just from a pure vibe standpoint, didn't you?
Yeah, it's hostile. He is a world-class dick.
So she dumped him because he's a dick.
But she's still having sex. I mean, she's still in. She needs a dick. I mean, she needs an asshole. That's sort of thing.
All right. Well, whatever it is, whatever she said about you is true there, Mike. That's fine. And just see if you can improve your attitude. And really, though, the $3 in the tank.
Part of improving your attitude is being aware of how you're perceived by other people and what your actions do to other people. Just a little awareness.
Well, here's the deal, everybody. Here's what I want to straighten out. A lot of you call the show, and I think you're a dick. Therefore, you think I'm a dick, and you learn nothing from the experience. If I think you're a dick. And you should walk away wondering why you're a dick, not why I accused you of being a dick, but why you're actually a dick. Right, Drew?
Yeah.
Thank you. You want to smell some more of my pee?
No. No, thank you, though. It's just so unattractive and pussy.
Okay. All right. I may not eat asparagus for like the rest of the week, so
I'll take it back. I'll be all right.
I'll tell you what. I'll pee in a cup, and you can take it with you when we
this
take
is
off
something
tonight.
to behold. I might want to share this with a few other people.
All right. We'll take a little break. We'll be back. Hey there. I'm Adam. That's Drew. It's Loveline. Yeah. Hey, Anderson, that last public service announcement, is that the prenatal care? Had the what the baby hears when the baby's in the womb?
I was listening to you guys, actually.
Oh, yeah, but I heard that one. Let me hear
The
that
end
one.
of it? All right, you're going to have to give me a minute.
All right, figure that one. Drew, there's a new public service announcement. Drew, what's wrong with us if we make fun of public service announcements
They
on this
suck.
show?
That's what the...
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's their fault. You're right. Hey, Bobby, we're going over to Stu's house because his parents are out of town, and we're going to get loaded on some free booze. I don't know, David.
I'm going to stay out of trouble.
Yeah. I'm going to go home and beat my pud. Then I'm going to cry and beat my pud again. And then I'm going to go to bed because the street lights have come on. Anderson, you got that boozing one?
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah, I think this is a good one. I just heard it out of one ear.
Do you know whether it's a girl or a boy?
You're pregnant and you're looking forward to that baby.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
You'd like to have a drink just to relax. but you don't want to do anything that might hurt your baby.
Right.
Any other time, it would be just an innocent drink.
Sure.
But while you're pregnant, the best choice for you and your baby is to stop drinking and call your doctor for advice.
Here she comes.
While you're pregnant, don't drink. Don't risk your baby's future. A public service message from the National Association of Broad...
But no drinking in when you're actually delivering? I was confused.
That was the straightest one ever.
Are you not supposed to drink during the course of the
Didn't it
pregnancy?
seem like
or
there was
just
a
while you're
child
delivering?
coming down the birth canal? That was the whole sort of momentum of that commercial.
I just like it when people have that drink and go, like they just got out of the desert or something, like a Jew following
You're pregnant
Moses.
and you're looking forward to that baby. You'd like to have a drink just to relax, but you don't want to do anything that might hurt your baby.
No, there's another one where they talk about what babies hear when they're in the womb. This is the best one. Anderson, you find that one. How do we play
Here
it
we go,
on the
some
last
calls.
break? Benny,
Yeah.
you're 21?
Yeah.
All right, if you get pregnant, you got to promise me not to drink.
What?
What's up, Benny?
All right. Me and my girlfriend, I guess we're floating around in my room,
Mm-hmm.
and we were both naked. We weren't having actual sex, but I ejaculated. And I want to know if
It's a James Bond type maneuver. Sorry, I smelled some panty.
And so what's the question?
if my sperm landed on a vagina near it,
Vagina.
or like ran down it,
Yeah.
can that get her pregnant?
Well, what do you think, Benny? I mean, use your imagination.
Is there?
I don't know. That's what I'm calling you guys. You guys are the experts.
Do you have a ceiling
Look,
fan?
I mean, you're like dreaming up a scenario where there's a possibility, like maybe some sperm leapt up off the chair.
Drew, hypothetically, if a native took a poison dart and soaked it in some of Benny's semen and fired said dart into said vagina,
yes,
could she in fact conceive?
What form of dart might this be?
The typical blow dart. One that would be synonymous with natives who shot darts.
South America, I suppose. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So, well, it's possible.
All right.
It is?
Very good. Very good.
What are the chances?
14, between 14 and 17.5%. All right. You know, all those what are the chances questions, then they don't seem that dumb until you actually put a percentage to them, and then they seem dumb.
Because they are dumb.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Benny?
Yeah?
I bet she's not pregnant. What were you doing, just rubbing on her?
Yeah, I guess.
Nothing wrong with that.
Were you just dry humping? Or?
Yeah, pretty much. We're both naked, and we didn't really want to go all the way.
Nothing wrong with that morning after pill if she has any question at all. That's the way to be sure about it.
You guys
What if you don't believe in abortion, though?
It's not abortion, Benny. It just prevents her from ovulating. So the egg will be available so that sperm that ran in her vagina doesn't make its way up to the tube in time to meet that egg because the egg never gets released.
Oh.
That's how it works.
It does kind of sound like abortion, though.
All right.
How is it? Wait a minute. Now, wait a minute.
It sounds like abortion to stupid people.
How is that an abortion? Abortion is when a sperm meets an egg. And if the egg's not there to meet the sperm, how is that an abortion?
But you got
Wait. How is that abortion?
Can I go take a leak?
No, I need to know this because this is where people's misconceptions are. How can preventing an egg from being released so it never meets the sperm, what's being aborted?
Benny thinks the male releases the egg. So
I don't know.
Asking, please, you're confusing. You're confusing the poor fella, Benny.
Yes, sir.
You don't want to get her pregnant, but here's the problem: you have to use some form of birth control because you're going to have sex, and then you're going to get her pregnant.
True.
All right. Are you guys having sex?
No.
Are you
going to?
Are you planning on it one day?
When I'm married.
Oh, okay.
Married.
So it's just dry raping until then. All right. Well, look, when are you getting married?
I don't know. A couple years.
Oh, that's a lot of dry humping. That comforter's not going to be in good shape when Benny's done with it.
Well, I know it's not. I don't really want to do it. I kind of feel guilty when I do it.
The dry hump part.
Well, actually, everything before marriage.
Okay, well,
you're doing it
but
anyway.
you're doing it.
You're gay. You better be prepared for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not like you're not doing it. You are.
All right.
Yeah. Well, listen, folks. this is there's a lot of this that goes on in society, which is I know I'm going to do it, but I want to pretend like I'm not going to do it.
Benny's 21. He's not 15. That's what I find disturbing about Benny. 21.
Well, maybe he's got some kind of Down syndrome or something, Drew. Yeah.
15-year-olds think like that. I don't want to prepare for it because I don't want to believe I'm doing it.
Right. I don't want to admit that I'm having premarital sex, and getting my girlfriend on birth control would be admitting I'm having premarital sex. So instead, I'll just hose her down with semen every night, and we'll hope none of it lands in her vagina.
Or runs down, as he says.
That's right. Good. All right there, Benny. You take care of yourself. I'm going to hose Drew down with some of my semen.
No, the asparagus pea will be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, but I'll tell you what. I'll put them.
Both?
I'll bring them both.
Oh, nice.
Like a good waitress. Put the
cup of asparagus, cup of semen.
That's
nice.
right. After this. Yeah. No. All right. Well, there's the show.
Shocking. We started the show 3 times.
All right. Let's just forget. Let's recoup.
Yeah. Pretend this one didn't happen.
All right. Let's start the show.
Start again.
I don't want to thank you all for bearing with us tonight. It was a tough night. That's all right. We'll be back. Tell you that.
I couldn't wait.
All right.
Thank you for the treading the water, though, and delaying it. You saw me going.
All right. So until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo.
I go to college.
Junior college?
Junior college?
Junior college? Do you go to junior college?
I think she's being hypnotized.
Huh?
Do you go to junior college?
No, I go to this college, huh?
This has been Loveline. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for Loveline is Ann Wilkins Ingold. Loveline is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.